What's up, YouTube? People's been asking me, hey, what do you do with all those cards? Why do you get so many cards signed? Well, here's what I do with them. I collect them. I put them in sets. And I want to go over like some of the sets that I'm working on right now. These are all the Hostess cards that I have signed. These are all different years. I don't have a whole lot of Hostess. I have 41 Hostess cards total. Hostess are some of my favorite cards. There's one Kellogg's card. But then we're working on a 1970 set. We have 86 different 1970 cards. Go through these quick so that it doesn't take us forever to do this. Here's my 1971 cards. We have 119 1971 cards. Different. And these binders grow every day. Like I said, when you're putting so many sets together, you need to send out a lot of cards. And you know, some of these guys have 50, 100 cards. I don't want to send them 50 to 100 times. So if I can send them 4 or 5 cards each time, I only have to write them like 20 times over my lifetime, and not 100 times. Like I said, I go to the websites and I see how many people have been signing. If I see that there's been a lot of people signing like 5 at a time, I'll send them 5. If they're only signing 2 or 3 at a time, I send them 2 or 3. 72, we have 90 different ones. We have 103 different ones. This is what we do with all our cards. We don't collect cards. We only collect signed cards. So we collect every signed card there is. If we have it, we're going to send it to get it signed, because we don't collect the unsigned cards. We only collect them if they have ink on them. Our 1974, we have 91. And this is why we do blind trades, because we collect every single set. So the chances of you sending me a card that I need is usually pretty good. 75 set, we have 87 different ones. And we try to get the minis signed as much as we can. We love the minis. So if we can get a mini of it, we'll get the mini signed over the regular one. We just like the minis the best. Six set, we have 124. And once in a while, we'll go on eBay and we'll try to find some guys that don't do their mail, and we'll buy them, or we'll try to buy some deceased guys. But we don't send off the like really expensive guys. We'll try to do the $5 or $10 guys, but the only guy I really paid big money for was Tarkington for 40 bucks. 77s, we have 171 of these. You get 70 set that I'm working on here. I ended up buying 1,800 stars, or well, semi-stars and commons, and I've been sending them out. Like I said, there's a lot of like mid-level guys that charge like $5 I haven't sent to. I figure I can get them in, you know, TTM lots or something on eBay or something. '78 set, we have 116 different ones. Like I said, I'm not doing this to brag. I'm doing this to let you guys know what I do with this stuff. And also, I've had a lot of people wanting to know what I need. So hopefully, if you can look through these binders and kind of get an idea of what I already have, maybe. So that might help me if they want to trade me some stuff. And I also do it because I want to motivate you guys. Like I said, I want you guys to say, hey, if that guy can do it, I can do that. But like I said, I'm not doing it to brag or, to say, oh, look what I got. I want to motivate you guys to have your collections be the best that they can be, I mean, TTM's fun. And it's a lot of hard work. Like I said, I handwrite all my letters. It takes me a long time. 79, I have 119 different ones. And I've just been doing this since October. I started off with no cards at all. No signed cards, no unsigned cards, no cards of any kind. And I just started buying some common boxes off a guy at a flea market. I started sending them off. Then I started buying some of these vintage cards, paying like $1 a piece for them on eBay and sending them off. Then I started buying, common lots. I started sending those off. Then I started buying 100,000 count, collections off people. It's really a sickness. 43 TCMA signed cards. We really like these TCMA cards. They're really cool cards, but some of the guys don't like to sign them because they're unauthorized. 1980, we have 147 of these. I started collecting when I was a kid in 1975. And I collected up until about 2007. That's why anything beyond 2000 I don't really care about. I'm going to have to go through this pretty quick if we're going to try to get this under 15 minutes. 81, we have 180 different ones. Oh. It just is amazing when I see some of these people that have 500, 600, 700 cards of some of these. It takes a lot of effort to do that many. I mean, the most I have one is like 300 and some. So there's some people out there that have like 700, 800 different cards. It's just amazing. 1982. I have 269 1982s. You guys know I've been working on these sets since October. This is one of the first sets I bought to start sending out. I do have another, I think, Gary Carter coming in from eBay. Should be here tomorrow. Bought a couple more 82s from eBay. And some of these do have the traded sets. If I can find the traded sets, I also put those in there too. Man, that's a lot of cards. Okay, in 1983, I have 135 different ones. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see any of this or not, but Just had so many people ask me what I do with all this stuff and how I display it and how I, you know, I put them all in by year and I put them all by team. 1982 is the second set that I bought, and we have 272 different 1984 cards. I just think these cards look really good. Sorted out by team, in albums, by years. They're really cool. I mean, some people put them in by numbers and by sets, but I just like them by team. They're kind of a pain whenever you get new ones, you got to add to it. 1985, we have 303 different ones. So this is the one that we have the most of, is the 1985. We ended up buying a starter set from somebody off eBay that had like 115 or 120 or something, and we've built it up since then. What was cool is they had some of the older guys that didn't do TTM anymore and had some stars in there. Like I got a couple, like Dwight Goodens and a couple other decent guys. So that helped me out a lot. I think you had the Saberhagen too, yeah. So that saved me some money. I sent the Boggs. Had a Baines. 86, we just bought a lot of those the other day. We have 191 of these now. So that lot really helped us out. I think it was like almost 100. It was like 90 different ones that we bought. I never cared for these 86 cards when they came out, but I kind of like these autographed ones. They kind of look good. They look good in the album. In 1987 set, we have 113. No, 252. 1987. I thought that was wrong. 252 of these. We have a bunch of these 87s. The 88s, we have 113. '88s is another set I never liked when they came out. Just thought they were really plain. And 89s I liked even less. I think that's kind of what happened to the card industry. They just started making crappy cards and nobody really liked them. They didn't want to buy them. 89s, I have 97 different ones. Alright guys, this was an insight to my PC. Hopefully this guys gives you an idea of what I do with all this stuff.